Today, we're diving into a growing crisis in education, the phenomenon of qualified teachers who, despite their credentials and passion, find themselves unable to teach. Across the globe, schools are facing shortages, and even those who have completed years of training are struggling to find or keep positions. This issue doesn't just impact teachers, it affects students, families, and the future of our communities. Let's explore why this is happening, what it means for education, and what can be done to address it. Crisis isn't simply about a lack of teachers. In many places, there are actually plenty of qualified educators. The real problem is that these teachers are unable to secure teaching positions or are leaving the profession at alarming rates. Factors like budget cuts, policy changes, and shifting educational priorities have created barriers that prevent even the most dedicated professionals from doing what they love. This disconnect between qualification and opportunity is at the heart of the crisis. This issue isn't limited to one country or region. Around the world, from the United States to the United Kingdom, Australia, and beyond, qualified teachers are facing similar challenges. In some places, there are more teachers than available positions, while in others, teachers are leaving due to poor working conditions or lack of support. The reasons may differ, but the outcome is the same: classrooms without enough teachers and students missing out on quality education. One major factor contributing to the crisis is budget cuts in education. When funding is reduced, schools are forced to make tough decisions. Often this means hearing freezes, larger class sizes, or even layoffs. Qualified teachers may find themselves without a job or working in unstable part-time positions. These financial constraints not only hurt teachers but also diminish the quality of education students receive. Policies and regulations can also create obstacles for teachers. In some regions, new certification requirements or changes in hearing practices make it harder for qualified teachers to enter or remain in the classroom. Sometimes, experienced teachers are required to retrain or obtain additional credentials, which can be costly and time-consuming. These hurdles discourage many from pursuing or continuing a teaching career. Low salaries are another significant issue. Many teachers, despite their qualifications, struggle to make ends meet. In some areas, teaching salaries have not kept pace with the cost of living, making it difficult for educators to support themselves and their families. This financial strain leads some to leave the profession altogether, while others are deterred from entering it in the first place. Teaching is a demanding job, and burnout is a real concern. Many teachers face overwhelming workloads, with long hours spent planning lessons, grading, and managing classrooms. When combined with limited resources and support, this can quickly lead to exhaustion. Burnout not only drives teachers away but also makes it harder for them to perform at their best, impacting student learning. Support from administration and the community is crucial for teachers. Unfortunately, many educators report feeling undervalued or unsupported in their roles. Without adequate mentorship, professional development, or emotional support, teachers may struggle to overcome challenges in the classroom. This lack of support can be a deciding factor in whether they stay or leave the profession. Today's classrooms are more diverse than ever, with students from a wide range of backgrounds and abilities. Teachers must adapt to meet these varied needs, often without the necessary training or resources. This can be overwhelming, especially for new teachers, and may contribute to feelings of inadequacy or frustration. Addressing these challenges requires targeted support and ongoing professional development. So many qualified teachers unable to secure full-time positions, many turn to substitute teaching. While this provides some income, it often lacks stability, benefits, and the opportunity to build lasting relationships with students. Substitute teachers may also face inconsistent schedules and limited professional growth, making it a less appealing long-term option. Some teachers find themselves overqualified for available positions, leading to underemployment. They may have advanced degrees or specialized training, but only part-time or lower-level roles are open. This mismatch between skills and opportunities can be discouraging and may prompt talented educators to seek work outside of teaching. Teacher crisis doesn't just affect educators, it has a profound impact on students. When classrooms are understaffed or filled with temporary teachers, students miss out on consistent, high-quality instruction. This can lead to gaps in learning, lower achievement, and decreased motivation. Ensuring that every student has access to a qualified, stable teacher is essential for their success. The effects of the teacher crisis ripple out into the wider community. Schools are often the heart of a neighborhood, and when they struggle to retain qualified staff, the whole community feels the impact. Families may worry about the quality of their children's education, and local economies can suffer if schools are forced to cut programs or close altogether. Stress and uncertainty faced by teachers in this crisis can take a serious toll on their mental health. Anxiety, depression, and burnout are increasingly common among educators who feel unsupported or unable to do their jobs effectively. Addressing mental health needs is crucial for retaining talented teachers and ensuring they can thrive in the classroom. New teachers face unique challenges when entering the profession. They may struggle to find positions due to limited openings or face additional requirements for certification and training. Without strong mentorship and support, many new teachers leave within the first few years, contributing to the ongoing shortage. It's not just new teachers who are affected. Many experienced educators are choosing to leave the profession, often due to frustration with working conditions, lack of advancement, or feeling undervalued. Their departure means a loss of institutional knowledge and mentorship for younger teachers, making it even harder to maintain a strong teaching workforce. Teacher crisis looks different in rural and urban areas. Rural schools may struggle to attract teachers due to isolation or lack of resources, while urban schools often face overcrowding and high turnover. Both settings present unique challenges that require tailored solutions to ensure all students have access to quality educators. Technology has changed the landscape of education, offering new tools and opportunities for teachers. However, it can also create challenges, especially for those who lack training or access to resources. Some teachers feel overwhelmed by the expectation to integrate technology into every lesson, while others struggle with outdated equipment or unreliable internet. Effective teacher training is essential, but not all programs prepare educators for the realities of the classroom. Some teachers report feeling unprepared to manage behavior, differentiate instruction, or use technology effectively. Closing these training gaps is vital for ensuring teachers are ready to succeed from day one. Even substitute teachers are in short supply in some areas. When regular teachers are absent, schools may struggle to find qualified substitutes, leading to canceled classes or combining groups. This disrupts learning and places additional stress on remaining staff, further exacerbating the crisis. Special education teachers are particularly hard to find and retain. These roles require specialized training and a deep commitment, but often come with additional challenges and lower pay. The shortage of qualified special education teachers means that some students do not receive the support they need to succeed. Diverse teaching staff benefits all students, but many schools struggle to recruit and retain teachers from underrepresented backgrounds. Barriers such as bias, lack of mentorship, and limited advancement opportunities can make it harder for these educators to thrive. Promoting diversity is essential for creating inclusive, effective learning environments. Some schools turn to international teachers to fill gaps, but this approach comes with its own challenges. Visa restrictions, cultural differences, and credential recognition can make it difficult for qualified teachers from abroad to work in new countries. While international recruitment can help, it's not a complete solution to the crisis. Teacher mobility, the ability to move between schools, districts, or even countries, can be limited by certification requirements and local policies. This restricts the flow of talent and makes it harder for teachers to find positions that match their skills and interests. Streamlining certification processes could help address shortages. Teaching has traditionally been a female-dominated profession, but gender dynamics are shifting. Male teachers are underrepresented in many schools, especially at the elementary level. Encouraging more men to enter teaching can help diversify perspectives and provide positive role models for students. Teacher unions play a significant role in advocating for better pay, working conditions, and job security. However, union negotiations can sometimes lead to tensions with school administrations or policymakers. Balancing the needs of teachers with the realities of school budgets is a complex but necessary part of addressing the crisis. Some regions have introduced alternative certification paths to attract more teachers. These programs allow individuals with different backgrounds to enter the profession more quickly. While this can help fill vacancies, it also raises questions about training quality and long-term retention. Parents play a crucial role in supporting teachers and advocating for better education policies. When parents are engaged and informed, they can help push for changes that benefit both teachers and students. Building strong partnerships between schools and families is key to overcoming the current crisis. Governments around the world are experimenting with different initiatives to address the teacher crisis. These include loan forgiveness programs, salary increases, and incentives for teaching in high-need areas. While some efforts have shown promise, more comprehensive solutions are needed to create lasting change. The crisis affects both public and private schools, but in different ways. Private schools may have more flexibility in hiring and pay, but often face their own challenges with enrollment and funding. Public schools, meanwhile, are more directly impacted by government budgets and policy decisions. Both sectors must work together to find solutions. Ongoing professional development is essential for teachers to stay current and effective. However, many educators lack access to high-quality training or time to participate. Investing in professional growth opportunities can help teachers feel more confident and better equipped to handle classroom challenges. Recognition and appreciation go a long way in retaining teachers. Simple gestures, awards, or public acknowledgement can boost morale and remind educators that their work matters. Building a culture of respect and gratitude is an important step in addressing the crisis. Offering flexible work arrangements such as part-time roles or job sharing can help retain teachers who might otherwise leave the profession. Flexibility can make teaching more accessible for parents, caregivers, or those with other commitments, helping to keep more qualified educators in the classroom. Mentorship programs pair new teachers with experienced educators, providing guidance, support, and a sense of community. These relationships can make a significant difference in teacher retention and job satisfaction, especially during the challenging early years of a teaching career. Safety concerns, including violence or harassment, can drive teachers away from the profession. Ensuring safe, supportive environments is essential for attracting and retaining qualified educators. Schools must prioritize safety measures and provide resources to address these challenges. Strong school leadership can make a huge difference in teacher satisfaction and retention. Principals and administrators who listen, support, and advocate for their staff help create positive work environments where teachers can thrive. Leadership development is a key part of any solution to the crisis. Allowing teachers more autonomy in their classrooms can boost job satisfaction and creativity. When educators have the freedom to design lessons and make decisions, they feel more invested in their work. Balancing autonomy with accountability is important for both teachers and students. The way society views teaching can influence who enters and stays in the profession. When teachers are respected and valued, more people are likely to pursue education careers. Changing negative stereotypes and highlighting the importance of teaching can help attract and retain talent. Looking ahead, the future of teaching depends on our ability to address these challenges. By investing in teachers, supporting their growth, and creating positive work environments, we can ensure that qualified educators are able to do what they do best: inspire and educate the next generation. Some schools and districts are experimenting with innovative solutions, such as team teaching, blended learning, or community partnerships. These approaches can help distribute workloads, provide more support, and make teaching more sustainable. Sharing best practices and learning from successful models is key to progress. One of the most important steps in solving the crisis is listening to teachers themselves. Their insights, experiences, and ideas are invaluable for shaping effective policies and practices. Creating channels for teacher feedback and involving them in decision-making can lead to more meaningful, lasting change. Resilience is essential for teachers facing ongoing challenges. Providing resources, support networks, and opportunities for self-care can help educators cope with stress and remain committed to their work. Building resilience is not just about surviving but thriving in the face of adversity. Meaningful policy reform is needed to address the root causes of the teacher crisis. This includes rethinking funding models, certification requirements, and accountability systems. Policymakers must work closely with educators to design solutions that are practical, effective, and sustainable. The crisis facing qualified teachers is urgent but not insurmountable. By coming together, educators, families, communities, and policymakers, we can create a brighter future for teachers and students alike. It's time to recognize the value of teaching and take meaningful steps to support those who dedicate their lives to education. In conclusion, the crisis of qualified teachers unable to teach is a complex, multifaceted issue. But with awareness, collaboration, and commitment, change is possible. Let's continue to support our teachers, advocate for better policies, and invest in the future of education. Together, we can ensure that every classroom is led by a passionate, qualified educator.